Kenshi. Sub-Zero. Tanya. Striker.
Gotti come from all over Outworld?
All firstborn females become postulants.
Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Finished.
Sub-Zero glides in and freezes the victim's neck to wrench off their head.
Fatality. Kenshi wins. Sub-Zero. Sonya Blade.
Your Lin Kuei are now outlaws.
We answer to none but our own.
Round one, fight.
Sento and I are one.
Round two, fight.
Sub-Zero skewers the victim's skull with ice daggers. He headbutts them. Kenshi and his spirit slash the victim, then stab, shattering their ribs in unison. They explode in blue flame.
Finish him.
With a flick of his wrist, Kenshi magically immobilizes his victim. Their head is forced backward to watch as Sento drills down their throat. Kenshi lifts his victim into the air, and Sento withdraws to slice them open from pelvis to skull.
Fatality. Kenshi wins. Kitana. Scorpion.
Will others challenge your sister?
After Xiao's failed coup, far fewer.
Round 1, fight.
Shame your ancestors.
Round 2, fight. Finish her. Kenshi wins. Ashura. Serena.
Your infirmity doesn't stop you.
Not as long as I wield Sento.
Round 1, fight.
You can't beat experience.
Round 2, fight.
Hey!
Finish her.
With a flick of his wrist, Kenshi magically immobilizes his victim. Their head is forced backward to watch as Sento drills down their throat. Kenshi lifts his victim into the air, and Sento withdraws to slice them open from pelvis to skull.
Fatality. Kenshi wins. Kenshi. Sub-Zero.
If a man named Song approaches you, kill him. Why? Who is he?
Round one, fight!
This isn't my first fight.
Round two, fight! Finish him. Kenshi wins. Shang Tsung, Quan Chi.
Your lab is gone. Your experiments are finished.
You think that was my only facility?
Round one, fight!
Where's your motivation?
Round two, fight!
Hero strikes Shang Tsung's jaw while their companion beats Quan Chi bloody. Nearby, the ground crumbles away into a glowing green chasm. The hero front kicks Shang Tsung, then punches his face with a shower of blood. Their companion strikes Quan Chi's throat with a knife hand while the hero pummels Shang Tsung's face. The hero and companion fling their opponents toward the chasm's edge. Together, they strike their opponents into the abyss. Flesh melts from the falling bodies of Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. As their skeletons tumble, a column of green light bursts up from the chasm.
I wasn't looking for allies against the Yakuza, but I found one in Special Agent Jackson Briggs. He'd heard gangsters plotting to kill me on a wiretap and came calling, hoping I'd be his informant. We planned to part ways when we got the job done. But then, Shang Tsung showed up to steal Sento. Needless to say, Jackson had questions. It blew his mind to hear that the stories in Johnny's movies were real. Once the shock wore off, Jackson quickly sized up the threats Earthrealm faced. To deal with them, He got his bosses at the FBI to form the Outworld Investigation Agency. When he asked me to sign on, I hesitated. After all, me? A government agent? But it's an important job. And more importantly to me, an honest living.
Sindel. Sector. Sub-Zero. Sector.
There can be no forgiveness, Bihan.
Have I asked for any, Empress?
Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Finish you.
A massive clamp deploys from Sector's chest and compresses the victim into a bloody pulp.
Fatality. Sindel wins. Nitara. Scorpion.
Just being in your presence soils me.
The feeling's mutual, Empress.
Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Finish her.
Sindel's silver hair snakes toward the victim. It wraps around both arms, snaps them, then rips them off. Sindel struts forward as her hair holds the victim aloft by their wounds.
Who's your queen?
Sindel rips their spine out through their throat.
Fatality. Sindel wins. Cum laude. Frost.
It is entirely possible that I have royal blood.
Based on what, Earth Realmer?
Round one, fight.
Sector hovers and deploys Seeker missiles which explode all over the victim. Sindel's hair grabs and slams the victim. Two strands hold their ankles to yank their legs apart, twisting their hips.
Round two, fight. Finish him. Sindel wins. Johnny Cage. Sub-Zero.
Surely Liu Kang could have found better than you.
Just what is your beef with me, beautiful?
Round one, fight! Round two, fight! Finish him.
Sindel hovers, circling her victim. Purple sound waves cause the victim's head to bleed and burst open. With a final pulse, the victim's flesh explodes from their skeleton in a pool of blood.
Fatality. Sindel wins. Sindel. Sector.
Is your empire as difficult to rule? On any given day, it could crumble.
Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. Finish her.
Sindel hovers, circling her victim. Purple sound waves cause the victim's head to bleed and burst open. With a final pulse, the victim's flesh explodes from their skeleton in a pool of blood.
Fatality. Sindel wins. Shang Tsung. Quan Chi.
I won't be forced back into a life of obscurity.
Of course you won't, sorcerer. You'll be dead.
Round 1, fight! Round 2, fight.
The hero strikes Shang Tsung's jaw while their companion beats Quan Chi bloody. Nearby, the ground crumbles away into a glowing green chasm. The hero front kicks Shang Tsung, then punches his face with a shower of blood. Their companion strikes Quan Chi's throat with a knife hand while the hero pummels Shang Tsung's face. The hero and companion fling their opponents toward the chasm's edge. Together, they strike their opponents into the abyss. Flesh melts from the falling bodies of Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. As their skeletons tumble, a column of green light bursts up from the chasm.
As the darkness enveloped me, I took a long last look at my family. I did not expect to see them again until their souls joined mine in the living forest. But miraculously, my beloved husband delivered me from oblivion. Though he couldn't save my body, Jared had preserved my soul. Like him and countless others, I am now a part of Ermac. Yet ours is not a peaceful repose. The collected souls within Ermac have their own needs and agendas. Before we can speak as one, we must first reach consensus. I had thought, as the former rulers of Outworld, I and Jared would hold sway. But here we are, two souls among many thousands, fighting for the right to be heard. And if there is one thing we do well together, it is fight. We will win the right to govern Ermac as we once had governed Outworld. And we will rule for the benefit of all.